Imagine a dog that can save your life. And 5 minutes later, steal your sock and act like it's part of a spex operatia. And not just steal it, but hide it so well, you'll be searching like an archaeologist, convinced an ancient civilization is somehow involved. This is the Labrador Retriever. And yes, behind this good-natured four-legged vacuum cleaner is a story that didn't begin in cozy apartments at all. Let's go back a few centuries. The cold shores of Newfoundland, 18th to 19th century. Fishermen, icy wind, heavy nets. And beside them, a dog that isn't afraid of water any more than you're afraid of Monday. For them, freezing water isn't a challenge. It's literally the workplace. While a human thinks, maybe not today, the Labrador is already in the water pulling a net. These dogs hauled in fishing nets, carried fish, and even rescued people who fell overboard. They could work for hours in harsh conditions without losing energy or focus. Essentially, they were the first universal assistants, just without a salary and paid in fish and praise. And judging by their enthusiasm, they were perfectly fine with that. Later, Labradors made their way to England, where aristocrats thought, what if we turn this working dog into the perfect hunting companion? And, as usual, serious breeding work began. Crosses with setters and other retrievers, selecting the best traits: strength, intelligence, control. And one of the most remarkable abilities appeared: the soft mouth. That's when a dog can bring you game without damaging it. No tearing, no punctures, maximum precision. Imagine that level of care. If a Labrador carried your phone, it wouldn't even scratch the screen protector. It might even bring the charger too. In 1903, the breed was officially recognized in England. And that's when everything took off. Standards were established, popularity grew, and Labradors began spreading rapidly. The 20th century, Labradors take over first the UK, then the United States, and then the entire world. Not as a trendy breed, but as a truly versatile dog. And here's where it gets interesting. They weren't just chosen by ordinary people, but by world leaders too. Bill Clinton had a Labrador named Buddy, who became a real media star and regularly appeared in photos. Vladimir Putin had Connie, who even took part in diplomatic meetings, sometimes unexpectedly appearing next to world leaders and adding a bit of real life to politics. Princess Diana was also known for her love of Labradors. For her, they were true companions. In short, the Labrador is a dog that feels equally at home on a fishing boat and in high-level politics, from nets to summits. At the same time, they entered film and literature. For example, Marley and Me, a movie after which millions of people said, "I want a Labrador." And then later, "Why did he eat the couch?" And that's not an exaggeration. Because along with cuteness comes energy, curiosity, and a desire to explore the world, sometimes with their teeth. And that brings us to the main thing, their character. Labradors are known for almost complete lack of aggression, maximum friendliness, and a level of charm that's hard to ignore. This is a dog that would rather make friends with a stranger than suspect them of anything. They are smart, really smart. They learn easily, pick up commands quickly, and can perform complex tasks. That's why they're so often chosen for service work. But there's a catch. They are so social that loneliness is almost like torture for them. They need to be around people, to be part of their lives, to feel connection. Left a Labrador alone? Congratulations. You've started the quest. Guess what he'll eat today? And the difficulty level increases every time. And yes, they have a sense of humor. Their love for food is legendary. If something falls on the floor, it's no longer your food, it's destiny. And if nothing falls, they'll wait. Patiently. Very patiently. But behind this cheerful chaos lies real seriousness. For example, a Labrador named Endal in the UK knew over 100 commands, and once even called for help in an emergency situation. He didn't just follow commands, he made decisions. In a critical moment, he was more effective than many people. Today, Labradors are not just pets. They are full-fledged professionals in many fields. They work as guide dogs for the visually impaired, helping people navigate the world with confidence every day. They rescue people in water, thanks to their natural love of swimming. They detect illegal substances at customs, thanks to their excellent sense of smell and trainability. And they are also true therapists. They help children with autism feel safe and stable. They support elderly people, reducing stress and loneliness. They even work in hospitals with veterans, helping them cope with post-traumatic stress. Sometimes, the mere presence of a dog does more than long conversations. And at home, they are still the same dog that can steal your food with a completely serious face and look at you as if you're the one who did something wrong. But it's important to understand, a Labrador is not an easy dog. It's a responsibility. They love to eat, which means there's a risk of obesity. Without proper control, a cute dog can quickly become a very cute but very round dog. They need movement, at least 2 hours of activity every day. Games, walks, running. It's not optional, it's essential. And yes, the breed has predispositions to joint and eye problems, so health monitoring and regular vet visits are important. Their dense, water-resistant coat also requires care. It protects them, but without attention, it quickly loses condition. In a family, though, they're almost ideal. Patient with children, gentle, and always ready to play. They can be an active partner or a calm companion depending on the situation. They'll go hiking with you, swim, run, or just be there when you need it. And sometimes that just being there matters most. What's especially interesting is that Labradors are important to science as well. In cynology, they're considered a benchmark for studying dog behavior. In genetics, they're used in research on hereditary diseases. And in ethology, they're a clear example of how selective breeding shapes social traits and interaction with humans. So this isn't just a good dog. It's the result of centuries of cooperation between humans and nature. A living example of how an ideal companion can be shaped. And if you think about it, the Labrador has gone from fishing boats to hospitals, homes, and even international meetings. From harsh conditions to becoming a helper, a friend, and a therapist. From assistant to full partner in human life. And maybe that's why, when a Labrador looks at you, it feels like they understand more than they show. Although, to be honest, at that moment, they're probably just thinking about food.